Okay.
Artemi, what are you doing in Madrid these days?
It's we can be separated.
It's complicated.
So I was in Canary Island and now here.
Are you a couple now?
So I'm going to share the screen. The topic for today is our work and services and how to show it in the website. The last session that we had about this, I put here in the meeting minutes the final conclusion of that session. And I don't know if you can see it's here. So yeah, we had this discussion about if we should put services or not and how to do it. We were talking about to explain our projects through production spaces. It was like the labs, community, academy, and so on. And we were talking about projects. Well, first of all, we said that we need like some space in website to show the open projects or projects in progress. So if someone gets to the website and wants to join CivicWise, can know very easy how, I mean, in which projects could he do it or she. So, and then also we're talking about that we have already done to have like a form in the website with some fields that you need to fill, and then the idea was to have this form active in our website, so you can log in the website if you're a CivicWiser, and then you can, for example, update a project or upload project this form. So more or less, I think that, and yeah, now I put this for the agenda, these three topics: project, services, and production spaces. I don't know, three are very mixed, so I guess it doesn't care. But yeah, I don't know. Reflection. You could.
Some of them are also open. So there would be a kind of a linking between new projects, probably. It will be in the new, then it will be.
We can hear you. No.
Call something news, and at which point we will call it project. So things, the two things into different places.
We cannot hear you, Julia.
Julia, you hear me? We lost Julia.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I think that for the topic of projects, the last session we get something very specific, very clear. I think was to like to prototype the first template of this form, and the idea was to prototype this, to explain projects already developed by CivicWise, the Residencia Hacker or another project. We said Residencia Hacker because Alfonso and me were there in that project, and we are now here, so we know the projects and we know how to play. But was to prototype this form through one project. I think that main discussion of the thing that we need to solve is this discussion about services and production spaces. I mean, when we achieve our website and we have this section that we are imagining, which is our work, I mean, with menus do we want to find there, and about these things, about services and about production spaces. Julia, are you there now? No.
For me, Pascual, Artemio, and Julia, the discussion about having services or don't is important, but maybe we don't have to block the development of the site because of this topic. So maybe we can to advance. We can find another word. I think services is, at least it's not okay for me, but maybe if we change the word, we can develop the same structure, but with a different word.
Mm-hmm.
I have already explained why services is not okay for me.
Yeah.
In short, I think if we talk about services, we are losing a lot of complexity. We are almost saying that CivicWise is the classical business that provides some services to their clients. And I think CivicWise is much more than that. So I don't want to block this. I think it's not a good idea to stop. Are you there? Okay. Like I said, I don't think it's a good idea to block the development because of this. So because of that, maybe we can find another word, and that's all. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I don't know. The last time we said that another way to do it is not to have like a fixed page of services, but to have like an organic page of services. So to have services like tags that we link to projects,
yeah,
and then this can be growing. So you can, for example, if some projects have the tag of research, you can click on this tag research and then to find all the projects that was developed for this field. Showing we can make research, but we are showing this not through a page of service, but through our work, what we do.
I agree with this structure. Yeah. For me, we can do it like this. I don't know, Luis. Hi, Luis. What do you think? And Julia, I don't know if
I can't think anything. I just arrived.
you're exhausted.
I love your place, is my opinion, first of all.
Thank you.
Yes, I want.
Julia, are you there now?
Yeah, I'm here.
We didn't hear anything that you said.
Yeah. Now, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I might be gone and I will try to come back again because the connection here isn't good. Don't worry, you just keep going. I will be following up on the minutes.
Okay.
Okay, but right now we can hear you well. So if you want to reflect about what you said, we didn't hear anything.
Okay. I had just mentioned about how do we do the open projects and the news at the same time, but I think now it's not the detail because I think this word of partners more. I think how we show these clients, services, partners, how we are going to use all this terminology today, right? Because the meeting.
Okay.
Do you hear me?
Continue.
Okay. And the services is that if we see services, then we seem to know that we acknowledge that we are service providers, which is, I think, wise because you don't see yourself as a service provider, but you see much more like, I don't know, as a facilitator, activator, or something like that. So I don't think the services is the right word to use, but I also don't know use to do that. I mean, we can say our field of work or something like that, rather like try to define what roles do we take on in the processes.
Okay. Yeah, when I mean, I think that we all are kind of weak about this. I think that what we were saying was, yeah, Alfonso said the same, like we can think in another word, and we also said that we can think in another way to build this services page or another whatever word we use page, and not to have like a fixed services that we do, but to have like a live page services, also to have to explain the services, not like, I mean, we need a paragraph that explain this, but explain this through our work, through our projects. So we use tags in projects, and then you can click on these tags, and then you can reach other projects which are related through these, let's say, services right now, but whatever it is. So, for example, you can have a project which have the tags of research, or the tag of I don't know, consultancy, of the tag, or the tag of whatever, and then when you click on that, you can reach another project which has the same tag, so you can understand what we do. They always understand what we do through what we are doing, through our projects.
Okay, do you think we need to develop a kind of a tagging system? Like, first one might be the, like, I would say, digital sphere, and the second one might be the place that it is worked on. Then Digital Sphere, Madrid, and maybe a third one, just a general tag. I mean, about something more, I don't know, inclusion. I'm just more related with the team.
Sorry, Julia, I didn't understand this idea. Can you repeat it, please?
Think of Decide Madrid as a project. We are going to tag it. First one is digital platform, more related to what that project is. So it's kind of building a digital platform. The first one, we say, the first tag is we say digital platform. The second one is the territory that it is about. So digital platform Madrid. And the third one is more on the, maybe the participation of the citizens. So the third one is more thematical. We can say participation, inclusion, and stuff like this. So we have 3 tags for each project, but they are always, I mean, first one is what it is, second is where it is, and the third is maybe how or why it is like that. And so we provide kind of a framework, and you can feel free to express yourself, but at the same time, all things don't get too complicated.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, because we can link these types of tags to the form that we were talking about before. I mean, include these services tags, this type of tags. If you want to upload a project on the website, you can select these different tags. I think it's an easy way to do it.
Maybe we can make an example right now, fast to see how it look like. For example, with Residencia Hacker, or I don't know, another project. Also to see more or less all the fields that we want to have in every project.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Let's do it.
Here I have there's services tag.
Yeah.
So status.
Finish, and I don't know.
In this case, it's completed. Okay.
Who else in the core team? Who was in the core team? I didn't remember.
Ángeles
y
Paul Marín.
Okay.
Aquí estuvo también Alberto Mares. Should we use here the word for this collaborator or participant? We had the discussion for the website.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. In my mind was collaborators, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't know, because
in the end, it was participants, I think. The discussion is. I'm just changing it.
Here we should put collaborators from outside, or we could do just partners.
Yeah, maybe partners.
Yes.
Okay. So, in this case, participan.
We didn't have any consultants, I think, but oh, maybe we can. How was the name of the guy, the programmer?
Yeah. Jaime.
I don't know if it's a partner or a consultant. What do you think?
I think it's a consultant.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was like.
How was his name? Jaime.
Jaime, I don't remember. I'm looking for it.
Yeah, here maybe.
Jaime Ortiz.
Voilà.
Yeah. Jaime Ortiz. Okay. And I think here we should add the specific names.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Marciero, creo. Bernardo Gutiérrez. Rochu, ¿cómo es, Pedro? ¿Qué?
He has a very common name after all.
¿Quién? Rochu.
Rochu.
Sí, se llama Pedro, no me acuerdo el apellido.
Pedro Pérez.
Qué excepción, ¿no? Pedro Álvarez.
I don't remember his last name, but maybe.
And I think it is. No, yo dejo Alejandro Bernardo y Pedro. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
Add Madrid on the service on the code? Or is it only a global project?
Sorry?
Shall we add Madrid on the service tags, or is it a kind of a project? It's just an online project.
I have it out because was in Madrid and was.
Where is the space?
Ah.
Okay, about the services tax. Should we add this levels that Julia was suggesting?
Yeah.
How was Julia what? Okay. Okay. Julia, is there?
Yes, I'm here. Yep.
How's the three levels that you were suggesting for the services tax?
I mean, what is it?
Okay.
It is a web. So the first tag might be a website.
Could you write it down here?
Online
Because we
website,
well,
global, I don't know. Or if it is directly about Madrid, then we say website.
I don't understand anything.
no, we
Do you
can hear.
understand? No. Okay.
Mhm.
While Julia solves its problem, I want to say maybe I think we have already talked at a repository section in each project to compile all the materials that we have generated in the project. It's a good thing. The code, the documents, the graphic designs, and also we have to specify the license for each material.
Yeah.
In the case of Residencia Hacker, we have no code. We have documents and graphic design. maybe I think it's a good idea to release the methodology, the different methodologies that we have used. For example, for the workshop, also the internal communication methodologies. I think at the beginning,
I like the idea.
Yeah, I link to just a link to the discourse thread is enough.
Okay. Okay. So here. Okay, my doubt here now is mine is to, when you click on the project, it's like a description with images and text, more, I don't know how to say, but more communicative, more easy and fun to see. And then after that, to have like this table, like this form, with the specific information of the project, which is the status, the date, the roles, the partners, production of pages, website, services tags, repository, and so on. Build that first representation of the project.
I didn't understand you, Pascual.
I mean, when you click on the project, what I imagine is to have like an explanation of the project with text and images and maybe even videos, but very, I mean, something like this. I don't know if you are watching my screen.
Yeah.
You watching my screen?
Yes.
People? ¿Me oís?
Sí, yo te oigo.
Sí, te oímos.
Vale, vale.
Y veo tu página de la misión.
Vale. So what I was saying is, with I'm imagining is an explanation of the project, something just like this. I mean, just to have text and images which explain the project, and then at the end of, I don't know if it should be this long, but anyway, at the end of then like this table where you can see all the specific data of the project. So you can see specifically rows of people, partners, and blah, blah. So my doubt now is, first of all, how to build this first image of the project, information of the project, which has the explanation, sorry, of the project, and then how to mix this with all the specific data. I mean, right now, for example, Artemi was saying to me, because maybe the order is not this, because we want, for example, the status to want first place and then description, or maybe we want for the people to reach very easily the service tags, and then this is on top, and then I don't know if I'm making clear, but
I think this is the next step. Maybe with this prototype of project we have done now, someone, maybe Jonathan, maybe I don't know, maybe you, Pascual, I can help too. We can make a fast mock-up to see how can we organize all the information. Maybe like a big photo, maybe a little test, and then we can have another test longer than this one. Maybe we have all the data in a little box. I don't know, but I think this is a task that should be done by one person or a couple, not here in the meeting. Anyway.
Here, for example, you can see you have this description of the project with images and text about what I was saying, or videos or whatever, and then they have here on the left like the data.
Yeah.
You can see.
But for me, the difference is that we tags on every part of this info. For example, in people, we have tasks of cycles, for example, and you can link with cycles who are involved in that project, for example. Or you can connect with people directly with the profile of the people who is inside. And I don't know, maybe labs, or I don't know, but we need a lot of tags to connect everything.
But I think here it's not working with tags, just with links. I mean, here if you can see the team, you can see people who was involved, and then you can click when we have that. You can link on the name, and then you can go to the profile, and then you can see that.
For example, you can put here Artemi Hernandez is Civic Wise Canarias, and you can link in Civic Wise Canarias that is a cycle, and you can connect with the cycle of Canarias.
Yeah, but for me, well, I don't know. I think it's to link on Artemi, then you go to the profile and you can see that Artemi is in Civic Wise Canarias, and then you can link to Circle of Civic Wise Canarias.
Okay. No.
Well, we will see. But anyway.
Anyway, I think it's a good structure, this one. I mean, with all the information of particular data in one column, for example, and the images and the text in the other one. But like I said, someone can do a mock-up, and we can see that in the next session.
Okay. Let's. I will try to talk with Jonathan And maybe we can do the same we made with the last topic. We said we set a deadline for 2 weeks. So to have this mock-up 2 weeks from now.
Okay. If maybe we can do the same, because I think it's in relation, a mock-up for project and a mock-up for CivicWiser, because I think it's not too different.
Okay. Well, the thing is that next week topic, so it's going to be that. So what we can do next week is to make the same thing that we do right now. Build the data for circles. And then you have the mockup for the next week, as you were saying.
Okay. Perfect.
Nice. Okay. Say that. Deadline October. Okay. Another thing, the topic that we were talking about last week was story and fact. I was, because I can't, I was to make the open call today to build the discourse, but discourse is not working now. Also, or at least not for me.
I'm going to see right now. I'm going to put it online.
Okay.
Again.
Okay. When I have the discourse, I make the open call for the story, and then we have to work on that for next week. Okay. So todo el mundo. ¿Nos han dejado solos?
Aquí estoy. Lo que pasa es que hay un ruidaco ahora aquí que lo flipas.
Sí, no digo no solo el resto, que Luis ha ido, William ha ido. Nos han ido dejando solos.
Creo que estoy aquí, ¿eh?
Ok. Voy a corto la grabación. Ok, cortamos.